Hello everyone! My name's Natalie. I am a sprint kayaker on the national team and I'm from the Rideau Canoe Club in Ottawa. I've been paddling since I was 6 years old, so 25 years. That's a long time. I first made the national team back in 2017. I was 25 and right now I'm in Dartmouth training, getting ready to head over to California for the next national team camp. So I'm really looking forward to doing this video with you guys. It's on mental health and wellness, and I'll share some of my experiences, my struggles, and some of the strategies I've learned over the years, and I really hope you all find them helpful as well. I'm gonna do my best to keep this short and sweet, so let's get started. Okay, so the experience that I wanted to share with all of you of struggle in sport was when I missed out on making the Tokyo Olympics a couple years ago. Definitely the biggest struggle I've encountered so far in sport. It was a really challenging time. I attached a lot of meaning to the end result of making the Olympic team. And so my identity, my self-worth, my value, I wrapped it all up into that end result of making it. And so when I didn't make it, it was like my world was telling me that I'm not good enough. And that was a lot to go through at first, lots of crying, lots of different emotions going through, and I had to take my time. I had to take space to allow myself to acknowledge all those feelings and just let myself go through them. I tried lots of different activities. I got into writing. It started off just as journaling my thoughts and feelings, but I ended up loving just writing, doing creative writing. I did mindfulness, mindful breathing, and both of which I still love doing every day. I surrounded myself with friends and family that were so supportive, and I'm really grateful for allowing myself the time and space to kind of figure all that out, to go through it the way I needed to. It also allowed me to try out a new program for nursing. I took a holistic nursing and nurse coaching program, and it was amazing. I loved it. I learned so much, and the ripple effect it had on the rest of my life, it was great. I learned so much about health and wellness that I never really took the time to think about before. And I was able to apply that to my own life. I did lots of deep self-reflection, and I was able to bring it over into sport, into paddling. And it's been great. And it also allowed me to grow my perspective, I was also around the canoe clubs more once I was ready to come back and be on the water again. And it was beautiful being at the canoe clubs, seeing all the families and athletes having so much fun, just being silly on the water. It reminded me of when I was a kid and we would just goof around on the water. We worked hard, but we were there for a good time. And so it was really refreshing to see that part of the sport again. And so just everything from taking the time and doing that self-reflection and being around the canoe clubs, those were things that really helped me get through that tough time. And so next, I really want to share with you some of the advice that I've learned along the way from that experience. Okay, so advice that I would give to younger Natalie. Let's see, two things actually that I wanted to share. The first one builds off of what I was talking about earlier with perspective. And I think it's really important to challenge ourselves when we're looking at things from one angle. So if you can look at a situation, see how many ways you can see it differently, right? For example, before I was really focused on seeing things from one way, and I would think okay, I have to go to practice, I have to do this and this and this. And so that gets exhausting sometimes. And it's not it didn't make me feel good thinking I have to do something, right? And so now I see it as I get to do something. I get to go for that 12K, those 2Ks on Tuesdays, right? And I see paddling as me time. I get to do it for me, whatever I'm going through, any stresses or worries that I have going on that day, I can take them and put them aside while I go on the water and just get to be in the moment. Yeah, like when I get the program and see like, okay, all these workouts in one day, and I'm like, yes, scheduled me time is taken care of. I don't have to do a thing. I don't have to worry. And it's even better if there's a crew boat workout like K2 or K4. I was going to say C2. I wish. No, if there's a crew boat workout, it's like, yes, I get to have my me time and share that with someone else. It's so much fun. That's the best. So I think, yeah, like that's such a great skill to have to grow your mindset, is challenging your perspective, the way you see things, see how much you can grow it and which way it works for you, right? And then the other piece of advice I wanted to share, I talked about it a little earlier, self-reflection. I think self-reflection is so, so, so important. I know you all have probably heard it before, right? But we don't talk about it the same way that we talk about training, like physical training, like making sure we get all our on-water sessions, we get all our weight sessions, our runs, our bike, whatever the workout is. But self-reflection, I think, is an important part of mental strength, and it takes practice, just like the working out your muscles to grow it, right? It's not going to just happen overnight. You're not going to just all of a sudden be super strong after one workout. It takes consistency and frequency. And so with that self-reflection, I think it's really important to think about what you want and why you want it. Before, for me, for example, I never thought about why I wanted to go to the Olympics. I didn't even ask myself if I wanted to. I just assumed I wanted to. Now, I did want to go to the Olympics, but I still want to go to the Olympics, but I never asked, why do I want to go to the Olympics? And so having done that reflection, it's made such a difference. And I think that you can apply that to anything, right? Like, so when you're going through your day, ask yourself in the moment, okay, what do I want? Why do I want it? And you can write it down. You can just think about it, just bringing your awareness in whichever way you want. I think that's a really helpful tool to build that mindset. Yeah, that's it for me. I hope I kept it short and sweet enough. I'm sorry I kind of went on a little bit there for you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I really love talking about this stuff. So if you ever have any questions about it, let me know. And yeah, okay, well, thanks again, guys. Take care.